Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. Does 5x5 mean you can hear me? Or no? Yes? No? No, yes? Okay, there we go.
A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost the traction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man, Donovan Sharp.
Oh, wow, look at that. What in the world happened to my camera? Holy smokes. All right, hang on, guys. Hang on. All right. Well, obviously, it's been a while since I have been at this. So give me a second here. Oh, yeah. You gotta be kidding me. Hang on, y'all. Good frickin' God. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's try that again. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. You take a little time off, and the camera was just fine. The funny thing is the camera was just fine just a second ago. There we go. All right, good stuff. Okay, all right. Well, and of course I can't use my fancy schmancy Bluetooth. I can't use my fancy. I forgot to charge my my Bluetooth. All right, well let's give that another try. Let's try this again.
A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost the traction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man, Donovan Sharp.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to the 1234th edition of TSR Live, your semi-daily dose of toxic masculinity, misogyny, and small dick energy. It is, let me see. Okay, there we go. It is Friday, May the 1st of 2026. It is good to have you guys in today. We are streaming across multiple platforms, So however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharp Reality Live a part of your routine today. Okay, quick announcements before we get this party started. Guys, make sure you like the video. It is the most important metric that YouTube looks at to determine the video's place in the algorithm, okay? Also, if you regularly like the live stream, you are far more likely to get notifications when I go live or when I drop videos. So, if you want to help the show and make sure you get notifications when I start a live stream or when I drop a video, hitting that like button will help immensely. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell for good measure. Also, make sure you share this video with anyone who pees standing up. Guys, imagine your brother, your buddy, your coworker, even your dad thanking you for changing the very trajectory of his life simply because you shared a video or a short or a clip. And remember, guys, there is no need to accompany the sharing of my videos with some sort of long explanation as to why they should or need to watch it. Just drop the link, and if they have questions, you can answer them. But this is the best way to get the word out. Again, no paragraphs of text, guys. No, hey, you need to watch this, bro. This is the red pill. Don't do any of that, okay? Nope. Don't do none of that. Simply drop the link and let the chips fall where they may. Also, be sure to join my Discord. Shout out to my Discord. Listen, man, hold up. I got to give y'all a Don DeMarco. Shout out to my Discord, guys. Dude, my Discord, guys. Dude, I absolutely have the best Discord on the internet, for sure. For sure. This is absolutely awesome. Join the Discord, guys. We have a lot of fun over there. We drop videos. We talk about dating, relationships. We share funny videos. We share memes. We talk about current events. It's the whole nine. Discord is definitely the platform you want to join us on if you want to communicate with the family on a regular basis. So if you have any videos you'd like to share, any ideas to bounce off me and the guys, or if you're just looking for a community of like-minded men, join our Discord. Link is now in the chat. Link is now in the chat. I just put the link in the chat for the Discord. Pardon me. Sorry about that. If you like this content, and if you get something out of my videos, if you learn from my live streams, shoot your boy a Cash App. This way you can support the show directly. Just go to $Donovan Sharp on Cash App, or you can simply scan the barcode on your screen. Not sure how you do that, but do it anyway. You will see my legal name, which is Edwin Hopkins, but I can assure you that it is me, Donovan Sharp. Also, keep in mind that every Cash App over the amount of $10 gets one of these. So shoot your boy Cash App. That of course, if you want to. Guys, make sure you follow me all over social media, guys. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, X, Snapchat, and I'm still on TikTok. I can't believe I'm still on TikTok. Yeah. You can find all of my social media links in the description, as well as on my YouTube page. And of course, I've just put them all in the chat. Also, gentlemen, make sure you follow me on Rumble. Rumble is where I do all of my not safe for YouTube content, like my dating show breakdowns, my movie breakdowns, my sports watch-alongs, and so on and so forth. Guys, Rumble is where I stream my premium Patreon content. So if you want to join in on the fun, get educated, and watch my most impactful content live, follow me on rumble.com/Donovan Sharp. Link in description as well as in the chat. And finally, if you want the best dating wisdom on the net, head over to datingwisdom.net. There you will find all of my books and courses, from my 5-part 7-hour audio course, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up, to my 25-hour course on dating and relationships, to my signature series, Womanese 101. You will find quite literally everything you need to dominate the dating market here in the 2020s. So head on over to datingwisdom.net. Again, that is datingwisdom.net if you are looking for real-world, actionable advice and step-by-step guidance in terms of how to navigate today's dating and relationship, landscape. All right, it is time to do our daily age and location checks. So if you guys would put your age and location in the chat, myself and everyone would appreciate that. So for example, I would type in 48/Reno, just like you see it in the chat, because I am 48 years old and, well, I live in Reno, Nevada. The reason we do this is because if you're here, there is a better than average chance that you think the way we do here at TSR Towers, but you also understand how difficult it is to meet like-minded people who share our beliefs. Well, by putting your age and location in the chat, you alert people here who might live in your proximity that you are watching. You never know. Someone could be watching from your city, your neighborhood, your street, your block, maybe even in your own building. So this is how we build communities of like-minded men. So put your age and location in the chat if you are interested in building relationships with people who think the way we do. All right, so that is it for the announcements. But as you guys all know, it is Friday, which means I'm going to give you my 3 unbreakable Friday night rules for those of you who are out here still running the streets, running game on hoes, building harems, and chasing ass. Number 1, rule number 1, do not smash her raw. Wrap your dingling. Use a condom. Rule number 2, do not drive drunk. Call a freaking Uber, you idiot. And rule number 3, send her a text to tell her how much you enjoyed hanging out with her right after she leaves your place or right after you leave her place. Do not wait until the next morning. The reason I give you guys these 3 weekend rules is because when you chase women, there are quite a few pitfalls that can turn your life completely upside down if you are not aware of them and do not plan accordingly. But there are 3 pitfalls in particular that will almost instantly destroy your life, not to mention setting you back financially, which can severely handicap your progress and eventual success. The first one's obvious, guys, knocking up a bitch who belongs to the streets. The second one's the DWI or DUI, and the third, and the most detrimental trap, is the false rape accusation. Most of us have heard that old proverb, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and in most cases, that is absolutely true. But given the dating climate here in 2026, an ounce of prevention is worth a lot more than 18 years of child support, at least 5 figures in attorney's fees, not to mention having your driver license suspended and being dragged into court on a false rape accusation. Well, you will most assuredly be presumed guilty until proven innocent. All of that is probably somewhere worth in the neighborhood of $250,000. That is $250,000, gentlemen. You have to ask yourselves, is 18 years of child support really worth blasting your load in her because sex feels so good without a condom? Is losing your license and having to pay 5 figures in attorney's fees into the tens of thousands of dollars, is that worth driving drunk? Is having your name, your reputation, and your career completely destroyed worth being too lazy to send whatever the fuck her name was a short text to establish consent? I'd like to think that I know the answer, but we see and hear stories all day, every day about men who get caught up in these impossible situations simply because they did not protect themselves and use common sense when dealing with modern women. If you wrap your ding-a-ling, smash, and then put hot sauce in the condom before you flush it down the toilet, you got nothing to worry about. If you call an Uber to take you home rather than driving drunk, you've got nothing to worry about. If you send her that smash after text, you drastically decrease the odds of being a victim of a false rape accusation. Now, you decrease your odds substantially more by installing cameras at your place and recording everything. So, to my players, my womanizers, my thought chasers, be smart out there tonight. Wrap it up, call an Uber, and text her that you had a great time after she leaves. Do not wait until the next morning, because a lot can happen during that time. Make sure you send it that night, right after she leaves, and not a minute more. Pardon me. All right, good stuff. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Man, oh man, I have got a great story. I've got a great show in store for you guys today. But before we get started on that, I got a great show in store for you guys today. Before we get to that, let me shout you guys out. All right, Luke Perry, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Luke Perry, longtime supporter. At Luke Perry, to welcome him to the TSR family. Pro Special says, so there is a stream on YouTube after all. Yeah, the reason I'm actually doing a live stream is because I got a little bit behind in recording this video. And the reason I got behind is because, well, Formula One is in Miami for the Miami Grand Prix this weekend, and I got a little distracted. And so I decided, you know what? I haven't done a live stream in a while. I'll come on here and I will make a live stream out of the video that I was going to post today. And plus, I do like talking to you guys. Sis for Sean says, I was wondering when I'd see this. I hadn't seen anything from Donovan in a while. That, Sis for Sean, is because you are not subscribed to the channel and you do not have the notifications. You don't have the notifications. I've been putting out videos pretty much every day for the last, I don't know, what, month and a half, somewhere like that. You guys know how that goes. Dr. B, 84 member for 73 months. Says 6 years of membership is wild, and it goes back to my first job when I lived in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Then he says 170 equals 300 plus for those who know. Absolutely. Yeah, you already know. Listen, you already know. Look, you guys already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. Luke Perry says only American black women and British cigarettes would pull up to defend a ratchet whore.
Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sorry, Jesus. King Life member for 69 months. Incredible, says we are here, fam. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Good stuff. Jadawa says Donovan should conduct a show in the dark like Batman or Daredevil. That'd be funny. Justin Consciousness says had the horror game aesthetic. Hey, you guys know how that goes. The 27 Yankee says 170. That's fucking disgusting, bro. 170 is crazy. I can't believe it. 170. Danny Gonzalez with the $10 super chat says here's to a good show. Appreciate that, Dana. Good to see you in here. Hang on a second. Oh, there we are. Good stuff. Apollo's in the house. Good to see you guys in here. Michael Lee says, good evening, brother Donovan in chat. How are 8189? How are you and the wifey Devin and Fernando doing? Donovan, the Phillies play my Marlins tonight in Miami. The game is at 7:10. Yeah. That's why I'm actually messing with it here. I'm gonna bring it up on the iPad. I'm gonna bring it up on the iPad, and when something happens, I'm gonna talk some shit. You know how that goes. Good stuff. All right, let's see what we got for our age and location check. The Level Up Man checking in from New Orleans, the Big Easy. Dr. B84 just turned 42, checking in from San Antonio. Damian Orozco from right down the road in Sacramento. Jay Blaze checking in from Maine. Jonathan Gale coming in from DC. Luke Perry checking in from Mount Kisco, New York. That is the home of the... Isn't that where they filmed that Need for Speed? Like, isn't that... Toby Marshall, what was his name? The character's name was Toby Marshall, but the guy who played it was Aaron Paul. I believe it was Mount Kisco, New York. Robert Anderson watching from Arlington, Texas. Michael checking in from Miami-Dade County. He says, Alpahata, no hair weave. Oh, okay. Edgar Cruz watching from Belgium. Chris Brooks checking in from Columbus, Ohio. Jadawa watching from Pompano Beach, Florida, soon to be 36 on May the 24th. Good for you. Good for you. We will definitely give you a shout out. Phoenix Like James watching from Coral Springs. Pro Special watching from Hamburg, Germany. Home, I'm told, of the hamburger, maybe. Alaskan K says, Donovan, I always smash Raw. I can't help it, bro. You got man. Come on, man. To pull out. Look. Pull-out game. The pull-out game has got to be. Pull-out game's got to be on point if you're gonna do all of that. Pull-out game's got to be on point if you're gonna do all of that. Apollo says, I would also say that you should. He said, I would say that you should also screenshot her positive response to you after the sex text. Keep it in a safe folder. Wow. I like that. I like that a lot. Good stuff. Longshot Beats has a question. He wants to know what the fuck. Yeah, you and me both, bro. You and me both. Hellfong, member for 61 months. Says, good to see you, DS. Absolutely. Dasher says, Donovan is going to drop some dating wisdom. Absolutely. Yep. Jay Will says, are you streaming daily, Donovan?
Nope.
No. The reason I'm not going to stream daily, guys, a few reasons. Right now, my life is very busy. I have some fun things that I'm doing. I have some not so fun things that I'm doing. That's the first reason. The second reason is every time I go live, I lose subscribers, right? Like I think I've gained subscribers over the last 2 weeks for the first time in like 2.5, 3 years. And it is because I do not live stream anymore. I don't want to deprive you guys of tuning into a live stream, but by the same token, I still want my channel to grow. And the less I live stream on YouTube, the more subscribers I tend to get. So if I do live stream, this is an exception. If I do live stream, it's going to be on Rumble and Kick. Apollo says, I'm rooting for the Sixers to knock off the Celtics. I think they have the team that is built to beat Boston and the Knicks. So do I, if we can stay on the court. So do I, if we can stay on the court. I've got a fantastic show in store for you guys today. I really, really do. Very excited. Very, very excited about today's show. If you disagree, the pull-up link is in the chat. I've actually pinned it now at the bottom of the chat. Shout out to the Mr. Coach Brown checking in from New Orleans. always good to have, always good to have new people in here watching the show. And so to business. Well, the story of the week is obviously Megan Thee Stallion's breakup with Klay Thompson. And there have been several significant developments since Megan let the world know that Klay had cheated. And I'm going to talk about each and every one of them here. But before I do that, let me go ahead and point out these developments, okay? The first development that's happened is that black women have waged war against black men in solidarity with Megan. Apparently, they have started this cheat first campaign to let the world know that they are behind Megan and her quote unquote struggle. Let's take a look and listen.
Everybody's gonna cheat on their man now! Everybody cheat on their man right now!
Oh boy.
Do it now!
Oh. I don't know if that's a woman or a man, actually. Of course, the torta had to make an appearance, of course.
Okay, guys, I just saw this on World Star, and I guess women have just launched a cheat first campaign after the Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson situation and him cheating. And look at this. Attention all hot girls. We will all be cheating on our men tonight for Meg. Even when you lead a man to water, he still won't drink. Cheat first.
Ay, ay, ay.
I can't believe this. And if you think this is a joke, look, there's more of them. Look at them.
Well, that's
they're
what we
really
just played.
changing their morals over this.
Wait, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Megan got cheated on, so now I'm gonna go cheat on my man. Yeah, girl, that'll show him. Clock it. Like, come on.
Guys, it is it is absolutely crazy that this has happened. We all know that American black women are always looking for a reason to act up in some way, shape, or form and show the world why they are the least preferred spouses and significant others on the planet. That's right, I did not stutter.
Nope.
American black women are the worst spouses and significant others on the planet, and it's not particularly close. Maybe Indian girls, particularly the ones who don't shower or shave their armpits or, you know, or don't use deodorant. Maybe those girls give ABWs a run for their money, right? At the bottom of the sexual totem pole. But American black women are almost nobody's type. And it's because of things like this, among a myriad of other things. The second thing that's happened is exactly what we all knew would happen the minute, pardon me, that Megan Thee Stallion, the minute that Megan Thee Stallion told everyone about the breakup, and that, of course, is the fact that she is back outside engaging in 304 activities. Let's take a look here. Again, I want to make it clear, nobody is surprised. Nobody's surprised that Meg is out here taking shots out of a stripper's cleavage. Nobody is gonna be surprised when they see Megan in some random rapper's Lambo. Nobody's gonna be shocked when they see Megan on some random dude's yacht. No one is going to be surprised when they see Megan dressed in some see-through next to nothing dress that shows all her assets on Pick an Award Show red carpet. And nobody's gonna be surprised when Megan drops the WAP remix video, which will no doubt call Klay Thompson everything but a child of God, while all of her fans will claim victory because she got her get back. However, as things have progressed, there are a couple more things that have emerged that have kept this story in the limelight. Let's take a look at the we're gonna take a look at the video and the response. So what you guys are about to see, this is an animated meme about Megan Thee Stallion and all of her, well, boy toys.
She asked us if we wanted to ride that stallion. We chose yes.
Yes, sir. Hold on, let me run that back. Because I think the guy says we axed. So there you go. Look, there it is. You see Moneybag Yo. You see Jay-Z. You see Partisan, French Montana, Meek Mill, Carl Crawford, Tory Craig. You see Blueface, Tory Lanez, Klay Thompson. Let's run that back. Let's check it out.
She asked us if we wanted to ride that stallion. We chose yes.
Now, as you can imagine, that particular meme has got some American black women's panties in the bunch, and actually has them asking a very disingenuous question. I'm gonna play this video, and I'm gonna let it play out, and then I'm gonna respond to it. You guys are not going to believe this. This is absolutely incredible. Take a look.
Question, and I need you to answer fast. Where's Taylor Swift list? Where's her meme? Where's Ariana Grande's meme? Where's Kim Kardashian's meme? No, because I need to know, especially Taylor Swift, because when Travis Kelce ended up getting...
Because she's white. That's it. That's the reason why.
All I kept hearing was that he upgraded. Right? And before...
Well, he did. Right?
You say it's her money, y'all said...
Not what we said.
Men don't care about money.
We don't.
He already got money, so why would he care about a woman that got money? Again, make sure you answer right, because I'm trying to figure out.
This it's so funny. This woman thinks she's actually smart. She think it's almost like she thinks this is like her mic drop moment, right? Like she thinks she's really doing something here.
This woman has a history of a lot of men in the industry that she's allegedly been with. Mm-hmm. Where is her meme? Mm-hmm. Why were men not encouraging him not to marry her?
We were. Did you not see and hear the reaction? Is that wait, hold up. Is that, oh my God. Did this fat bitch really have something in the microwave?
Humming.
Yo, listen to this. Did this bitch really have something in the microwave? Listen.
Why were men not encouraging him not to marry her? Why no man was saying...
What, she got like, what, does she have like a Hot Pocket in the microwave or something?
And Ariana Grande don't deserve for nobody to take her serious. Mm-hmm. She be taking people men, allegedly. Mm-hmm. All right, what's Kim Kardashian had a whole sex tape.
Yep.
I didn't see y'all telling Kanye don't wife it.
Are you kidding me? Everyone told Kanye don't wife Kim K. What is she talking about?
And even if you did...
Oh, there it is. Even if you did.
It wasn't nothing like what y'all doing with Meg.
Ah, so you acknowledge that we did warn Kanye about Kim K, but we didn't do it in the way that you wanted us to do it. Got it. Okay.
At this point, I'm going to have to believe that this is because she's black. And I hate to go that route.
Oh, no, you wanted to go that route, sweetie. That's why you keep mentioning Taylor Swift.
I truly hate to go that route, because when the women was going around saying that y'all actually hate black women, I wanted to believe that they was playing or they was lying.
Okay.
But
I wanted to believe they were lying. Dude, I hate it when people are just overly theatrical. You know, when I first saw this thing, I truly didn't want to believe that black men truly hated black women. I really didn't.
At this point, I can't deny the truth of what I'm saying. It feels like a lot of y'all self-esteem is so low.
This bitch needs to learn to speak English. Like, seriously, like honestly, black community, stop speaking nigga. Stop with this ebonics nonsense.
You feel so insufficient when it comes to other men.
Here comes the projection.
That it's like you need somebody else that you feel like that's lower than you that you can bully on. Not to say that I feel like as a black woman I'm lower than you.
Yes, that's exactly what that means. See how she caught herself? She's like, wait, I'm projecting. Let me correct.
Think that black women are lower than you, and therefore you want to bully them. Like I said before in another video, when y'all talk about accountability, that's not what you're actually looking for. You're looking for indefinite suffering.
Oh,
that's what you're looking for. You're not looking for the women to acknowledge what they did wrong and work to do better. Because when they do that, you still tell them, I don't really care that you try to do better with your life. You still deserve to suffer.
What is she talking about? Jay Blaze with the $5 super chat says, we praised Charlie Kirk, a good man, last year. Black women praised Megan Thee Stallion, a 304 Ratchet. The difference is stark. Absolutely.
For the decision that you already made. So indefinite suffering is what you want. You believe the black woman's plight is to suffer.
Oh my God.
No matter what it is that she did that you don't agree with.
Oh, you mean like celebrating the death of Kevin Samuels? Celebrating the death of Kobe Bryant? Consistently putting your children in grave danger? We're supposed to date black women when we know that a black woman in Atlanta literally cooked her 2 sons to death to get back at the baby daddy?
So at that point, that's bullying. That's bullying.
Oh,
all right. And I got a real bad problem with the fact.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
That you can make a meme like this for her, but I ain't seen no non-black woman get the same energy. When
Bitch, you make the meme. If you're so if you're so out of pocket about this goddamn meme, then you make one.
it comes to the men that they done slept around with. Question, and
Long Beats 327 with the $5 super chat says, first Ashley Janae, now Meg the Stallion. Black women taking a lot of L's. I'm not gonna make fun of the Ashley Janae situation. I don't think she deserved to die. Like that was not like a victory lap for me. I don't think anybody losing their life is, I'm not like I said in the video that I talked about that. Leave that to the women, right? Like we expect black women to celebrate our deaths, and I know that there are going to be people who say, "Well, listen, Donovan, they're going to spit on your grave when you die." I know they are, and that's okay. Okay, leave all the vile female reactions to the females. Okay, leave all that to them. We're not going to do that here. So let's answer her first question. Where is Taylor Swift's meme? Okay. And guys, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. I have to address this. Because I am so sick and tired of Ebonics invading the English language. I call it something else that starts with the letter N, but it's YouTube, so I got to keep it PG-13. Okay? Guys, why are we letting black people destroy the English language? Okay? The theme should say, where is Taylor Swift's meme? And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, allow me to educate you. You see, there should be an apostrophe and an S attached to the word Swift. The reason for this is to show possession of the noun in the sentence, which in this case is the word meme. Okay? The meme you're talking about would hypothetically belong to Taylor Swift. So it should say, where is Taylor Swift's meme? I don't know about you guys. I really don't, but I am sick to death of Ebonics already. All right, sorry about that. Listen, and I know that's, 20 seconds of your life that you'll never get back, but black people, we got to do better. Anyway. Okay, so where is Taylor Swift's meme? She asks. She also mentioned Ariana Grande and Kim Kardashian. Black women are always caught up in not being treated fairly in these situations that they never actually pay attention to what's really going on. So first of all, ma'am, Taylor Swift is a meme. She already is. Everyone here and everyone else is aware that Taylor Swift is one of the biggest sluts of all time. Everybody knows this. Taylor Swift has been dogged ruthlessly for jumping from guy to guy over the years, and she did not help herself by making breakup songs about those guys. We've all seen her list. Okay, we've all seen her list of dudes that she's been involved with. Ariana Grande's the same way. We know she's a hoe, y'all. We've seen her lists. We're aware of her hoe tendencies, and we have discussed those for years as well. And Kim Kardashian is the original. She is the original celebrity hoe, having been made famous because of the sex tape she did with Ray J. And again, we all dog Kim K relentlessly every time she jumps to a new guy who happens to be Lewis Hamilton this time. Jesus Christ. Lewis Hamilton. God, what are you thinking? We all know that it's not going to last, okay? We've said they're not going to last, and the world has always been very, very critical of Kim Kardashian and her exploits with professional athletes and rappers. But despite all that, y'all are tripping because Megan has a meme and the other girls don't? Gentlemen, this is the same open, naked racism that the so-called black community has traded in since the smartphone was invented. Every time someone of another race does something and black people don't like the reaction, we get videos like this. And I will give you the perfect example. The criminal justice system, right? Black people are always bitching, they're always belly aching about black people getting longer sentences and harsher punishments for committing the same crimes as other races of people. I even had one guy call me up and defend Carmelo Anthony under the guise of precedent because a white kid killed 4 people and ended up getting off because of what they described as affluenza. He wants Carmelo Anthony to get off because a white kid offed 4 people in a vehicle accident, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But get this. black people are 307% correct when they talk about how fair how unfair the justice system is to black people. They're absolutely right.
Yep.
They're right. I am not about to sit here and pretend that there is not a major disparity between the sentences that non-black people get compared to black people for the same crimes. It's obvious. Anyone who is paying attention will clearly see that the American justice system routinely hands down much harsher sentences and punishments to black people for committing the same crimes as non-black people. But the solution isn't criminal justice reform. The solution is to not break the law in the first place. How stupid, honestly, how stupid do black people sound when they say, wait a minute, Jaquantre Jenkins got 65 years for armed robbery, while Michael Smith only got probation for the same crime. We need to do something about the sentencing guidelines in America. No, we don't. We need to teach our kids, you need to teach your kids, not to commit crimes. Gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, as a black man, as a black person in America, you already know you are going to get a much longer sentence than non-black people for committing the same crimes. And if you know this, why on earth would you commit the crime knowing you're going to get a crazy sentence? What sense does that make? What sense does that make? The time to bitch and moan isn't after the sentence is handed down. The time to speak up is before the crime is committed. Listen, man, we got young niggas out here running around committing unspeakable crimes. But then as soon as he gets 4 consecutive life sentences plus 121 years, all to be served concurrently and consecutively, the so-called black community wants to bitch and moan about how unfair the length of the sentence was. How about this, black people? Instead of getting all up in arms at the length of the sentence, how about you get all up in arms when your children act up in class? How about getting upset when your kid posts a picture of himself holding a gun or a fake stack of money? Mr. and Mrs. Anthony. The problem ain't the system, people. The problem is you people not using common fucking sense. If you know you are going to get a longer sentence, then do not commit the fucking crime. If you don't commit the crime, you don't have to worry about unfair sentencing guidelines. And this is exactly where Megan Thee Stallion finds herself now. Yes, we all know that Kim K and Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande are all hoes. We get it. But the difference is that these girls don't wear their promiscuous proclivities on their sleeves like Megan does. They don't market themselves as an overly sexualized plaything like Megan does. None of these girls has a song called WAP. None of these girls' music or content is encouraging women to cheat on their men. Okay? And even if they did, you cannot control the way people react. Black people are always trying to negotiate things that are non-negotiable. They try to negotiate attraction by telling us that men should be attracted to the overweight, hair hat wearing walking attitudes with 3 kids by 3 different men. And now they're trying to negotiate public reaction. And it's just like what I said about committing crimes. If you don't want to have to deal with unfair sentencing practices, then do not commit the crime. Well, if you do not want to be subjected to the ridicule when you engage in 304 activities, then do not engage in 304 activities. It is as simple as that. And you know the funny thing? The funny thing is that the so-called black community doesn't realize that when they make comparisons and say things like, well, white people do it too, that is straight up white supremacy. I said it. That is white supremacy. If you are a black person and your reaction to anything is, but yeah, white people do, what you're doing is you are telling people that it's okay for everyone else to do it because white people do it too. But Donovan, white people get away with much more than black people do. Yep, they sure do. But the solution isn't to try to change people's perception with these stupid comparison videos. The solution isn't to write your local congressman and demand that you give black people the same sentencing guidelines as white people. No. The solution is to change your fucking behavior. The solution is to change the culture. The solution is to change your mindset. That's the solution. So black women, y'all can miss me with this where is Taylor Swift's meme nonsense. Tell Megan to get her ass inside and stop advertising her assets to the world. Maybe then she wouldn't have a meme in the first place. If y'all want Megan to stop getting dogged for getting fucked by any random nigga she meets, then tell her to stop fucking around with any random nigga she meets. Then she says that everybody said that when Travis Kelce got with Taylor Swift, he upgraded. He did. Yeah, Travis Kelce did upgrade. And the reason why we said he upgraded is because Travis Kelce used to be with a black woman. And anytime a man of value goes from dating a black woman to dating a white woman, that is an automatic upgrade. Even if she is a 304 like Taylor Swift. Again, we all know she's a hoe. We all know Taylor Swift is a hoe. We've known this forever. But a white 304 is better than a black 304 any day of the week. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Taylor Swift and Megan Thee Stallion are both epic sluts, to be sure. But anyone with common sense can clearly see that Taylor Swift is a much better significant other than Megan Thee Stallion. Ain't nobody out here trying to wife up Megan, y'all. Ain't nobody out here trying to wife up Megan. Then she says what we're all thinking, right? She says this is happening because Megan is black. No, it's not. It's not. It ain't got nothing to do with her skin tone and everything to do with the way she moves and presents herself. Yeah, Kim K's gotten around, but she don't act like a hood. She don't act like a hood bitch. She doesn't wake up with an attitude. And yes, you're right. Ariana Grande be taking other bitches' men. But Megan did that too. And if given the choice between Megan and Ariana, men are going to choose Ariana. It is what it is. And yeah, Taylor Swift has smashed anybody and everybody before finally appearing to settle down with Travis Kelce. But she didn't lie on the stand to get a man locked up. But even, let's just say for the sake of argument, even if they did all the same things that Megan did and didn't get dragged as much as Megan is, oh fucking well. Cry harder. Y'all want to be unapologetically black? Fine. We are going to be unapologetically judgmental, and we don't give a fuck about what's fair and what's not. The bottom line is that Megan Thee Stallion is just not as likable as those other girls. And it is because she embodies everything that is wrong with black culture. That's the real reason. We dog Megan because she represents everything we don't want in a woman. That's the reason. And ladies, if you don't like it, fucking cry harder. Lady, you are characterizing this bullying, okay? We don't give a fuck. Cry harder. You think the treatment of Megan is unfair? We don't give a fuck. Cry harder. You say you think we hate black women? We don't care what you think. Cry harder. At this point, we don't give a good goddamn what y'all think. We don't. So y'all can keep bitching and moaning about what's fair and what's not. Y'all can keep talking shit about what black men are or aren't doing. You can keep running your mouths about all of that. The men who are worth a damn don't give a damn. And we don't give a fuck about what your fat ass thinks of what we do, say, or what we decide to date. Straight up. But the biggest thing, the biggest thing that happened this week in the aftermath of the of that whole breakup, oh my God. That, of course, is the Megan Thee Stallion 170 body count. Oh, wait a minute. Where's it at? Where did I put it? Ah, there it is. The Megan Thee Stallion 170 body count accusation. So let me just pull up this. Let me just pull this up here so you guys can see. So, oops. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, so let me pause this video. There we go. So it says Megan Thee Stallion went live, broke down crying after her ex-boyfriend, Klay Thompson, exposed her for having over 170 bodies. Let's take a look at what she said here.
Oh Lord, I didn't think I was gonna cry.
Yeah, cry harder, bitch.
But yeah, I had to get surgery. It was super scary. It was like just the worst experience of my life. And it's not funny. There's nothing to joke about. It was nothing for y'all to start going and making up fake stories about.
Oh, give me a break.
I didn't put my hands on nobody.
So?
I didn't deserve to get shot. I didn't do shit.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, can you guys see me? Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, what happened there? Now, guys, I know that most of you are well aware of why body count matters. Okay, I know I don't have to explain it to you guys. Okay, but I know that there are a few women who are going to watch this, and even a few men who are watching, who still believes that body count doesn't matter. And I'm gonna explain this. This is gonna be the definitive body count conversation as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna try to do this as succinctly as I can. Okay, stay with me. The first element of the body count discussion is that a lot of people think that it's the same for both men and women. In other words, people say that they think that a man with a high body count works against him in the same way that a woman with a high body count, which is categorically, scientifically, socially, biologically, and unequivocally false. And here's why. Sex is very easy to come by for women, even if they're mildly attractive. Now, a lot of men don't like this. Okay? A lot of men don't like this. They don't think it's fair, and they don't think it's right. But what those men need to understand is that this is biologically necessary. Okay? The reason sexual opportunities have to come easy to women is so that the human species can continue to exist. Mother Nature or God or whoever the creator is designed man with an insatiable sex drive so that they can continuously pursue women for the biological process of procreation. And if sex were as hard for women to get as it is for men to get, then most of us wouldn't exist. So women having constant opportunities for sex is necessary for the propagation and the subsequent survival of the human species. Now, on the other side of that coin, Mother Nature or God or whoever also designed women to be far more selective with who they mate with than men. And the reason for that is to ensure that the best genes are passed down from generation to generation. This is why women like tall, muscular, square-jawed men. Not only are these men more sexually attractive, and that's by design, by the way, women also know subconsciously that the offspring of the genetically superior man is going to have a better offspring to mate because they too have those same attractive genes. And guys, this is why I don't get upset with. This is why I don't fault women for wanting tall, attractive, muscular, square-jawed men. It's in their biology, guys. It's in their biology. But we also know that not all men are created equally. And what that means is that some men, a very small percentage of men, are going to have far more opportunities for sex than most men. And I want you guys to understand, I'm not here to cry about it. I'm not here to bitch about it. It is what it is. This is how we're made, like it or not. You can like it or dislike it. It doesn't matter. This is human nature and biology. So given what we now understand about female sexuality and how it works, let me explain why a woman with a high body count is not the same as a man with a high body count. The reason we shame sluts and we praise players is because of that disparity. Being a slut is easy. All a woman has to do is decide to. Most women can get laid just about any time they want. So if a girl has a body count of 50 by the time she's in her early 20s, that tells men that she lacks sexual temperance and did not use the selectiveness that she was born with to her advantage. No woman with a high body count has been fucked by 60 alpha males, quote unquote. Okay? They haven't been fucked by 60 specimens. Most of these bodies aren't going to be the best of the best. Now, obviously, the more attractive a woman is, the more selective she is. So if an attractive woman, like, I don't know, Megan the Stallion, has a body count of, let's say, 170, that tells us that she lacks discipline, character, and self-esteem because she has allowed over 170 different men inside her body. She could have turned most, if not all of them down, but she didn't. She simply said yes to 170 men without having to do anything but look good and exist. A man with a high body count, however, is inherently valuable because he can't just decide to go out and get laid like a woman can. No, he's got to be in shape. He's got to learn games. He's got to learn how to talk to girls. He's got to learn to fight. Okay? He has to bring multiple elements to the table in order to even be considered for sex by most women. In other words, getting laid as a man is fucking hard. And this is why everyone, men and women alike, respect men who get laid. Because everyone knows that getting laid for men is difficult. Women want to not be judged and sometimes even praised for doing what's easy. I'm sorry, ladies, that's not the way the world works. Nobody's impressed when somebody posts a video of them brushing their teeth. No one's getting respect for waking up in the morning and breathing. Okay? We don't build statues for people who do what's easy. We build statues for people who do what's hard. Getting laid for women is easy, while getting laid for men is hard. And that is why sluts are admonished, while studs are admired. The second element of the body count conversation is rather simple. It's asymmetrical, which means it's not the same on either side. A woman with a body count of 76 is equally as unattractive as a man who is a virgin. Let me repeat that. A woman with a body count of 76 is equally as unattractive as a man who is a virgin. On the other side of that coin, a man with a body count of 76 is as attractive as a woman who is a virgin. Let me repeat that. A man with a body count of 76 is as attractive as a woman who is a virgin. You guys see the inverse? And listen, man, women will sit there and they will disingenuously disagree with this. But what do we say here in the sphere, guys? If you let a woman talk long enough, eventually she will tell on herself. Well, the women have spoken, and they have told on themselves, and here's how. Let me ask you guys a question. What's the first thing a woman calls another woman when she's pissed off at her or wants to make her look bad? She calls her a slut. She calls her a whore. You fuck this guy, you fuck that guy. But when she's pissed off at a man and wants to make him look bad, what's the first thing she calls him? She calls him an incel. She says you don't get laid. You're a virgin, you have a small dick. So the sexual pejoratives that women use when insulting both sexes lets us know immediately that they inherently understand that body count absolutely matters. They insult women by calling them sluts, and they insult men by calling them incels and virgins. This is why we tell you not to listen to what women say they would do or wouldn't do. You watch what they do or don't do. They say a woman's body count doesn't matter, and they like to pretend to be disgusted by men who sleep around, but then turn around and insult them with quite literally the opposite of what they say they believe. Speaking of what women say versus what they do, let's talk about the third element of the body count conversation. And we're going to take a look at an episode of How to Relationship episode that I did with the lovely and talented Devin. Let's take a look and listen. It's about a minute and a half long. A woman with a high body count is sexually attractive for short term. This is why virginal women with low body counts are scooped up off the market quicker than women with presumed high body counts. So a man who has slept with 50 women is far more attractive than a woman who has slept with 50 men. Agree or disagree? You don't agree? So you're telling, so let me ask you a question. Would you be more, well, I don't know. This is kind of, I'll go around the panel here. Just real quick. One word answer. Michelle, would you be more attracted to a virginal man? Would you be more attracted to a 40-year-old virgin or 40-year-old man with a 40 body count?
I know why you're asking this question, though.
Answer
You want to make a point, but it's
Answer the question.
No, but I don't mind. Whatever. Fuck. Oh, can we curse on this show? I don't know if you're.
Yes, of course. Yeah, please.
All right, so fuck it. Yeah, of course it would be somebody that knows what they're doing in bed. I don't want to have to teach them what to do. Of
course. Okay, I'll come right back to you, Danielle. Would you rather have sex? Which is more sexually attractive, a 40-year-old virgin or a 40-year-old man with a 40 body count?
Okay, the guy that knows what he's doing. Got it.
Okay. So now let me ask jury, who do you find more attractive, the 40-year-old virgin or the 40-year-old man with a 40 body count? And then you can elaborate.
I have to say not the virgin one.
All podcast long, these women were telling me it doesn't matter. But when I asked them that question, they simply could not lie. and say that they would rather be with a man who has experience than a man who is a virgin. And guess what? Guess what? That's exactly the way men feel about women inversely. Yes, we will smash an attractive woman with a high body count, but we are probably going to take that woman about as seriously as Klay took Megan. The fourth element of the body count conversation is also very simple. Women hide and reduce their body counts for the exact same reason that men exaggerate theirs. It's because we both know that too many or too few in the wrong direction drastically reduces the odds of finding a person of the opposite sex to take you seriously. A woman knows that if she tells everyone she's got 87 bodies, she knows she's either going to be single for life or married to a loser. A man knows that if he tells everyone that he's a virgin, he knows that he'll be treated like a loser and will definitely be single. And the final example is the son question. If you ask anyone, man or woman, if they had a son and he had a choice between two women, all things being equal, if they're being completely honest and not trying to spin some crazy narrative, they would want their son to get with the girl with the lower body count. So to tie this all the way back to Megan Thee Stallion, this, among other reasons, is why Klay Thompson never took Meg seriously. If Klay knew Meg had 170 bodies before she got with him, there is absolutely no way this was ever gonna last. There's just no way. And the funny thing is that black women are coping super hard by telling everyone that that Klay fumbled Megan and that he can't do any better than her and that he's gonna be single and all this other kind of nonsense. But what's pathetic about this cope is that not even these women think that's true. These women know Klay's gonna be all right. No matter what they say, American black women, they know the score. They can say whatever they want, they can post whatever they want, none of that matters. Deep down, they are all keenly aware that in the long run, Klay is going to be much better off than Megan. Honestly, Klay will probably get married. He'll probably get married to and have a family with a snow bunny, just like his father did. So he'll be all right. Megan, on the other hand, nope. Not so much. Not so much. Her situation is going to go, I would say, one of three ways. She will either end up single and childless, married to a loser that she will cheat on, or she'll end up with a rapper or athlete who cheats on her, just like Klay did. Ladies, I hate to break it to you, but Megan sold her soul to the devil. She sold her soul to the devil. She has traded her feminine happiness for money, fame, status, and a really nice BBL. Let's just keep it real. Megan's got a great ass, right? Listen, I'm gonna tell you what, Megan could really make some money if she got like referrals, because whoever did her BBL, they did her right. Look, I'll give her a Don DeMarco for that. Megan Thee Stallion's got a nice BBL. She's got the best BBL I've ever seen. I've seen some crazy fucking BBLs. Megan's is the best. Shout out to Megan's doctor. Okay? But there is no scenario, let me repeat, there is no scenario where Megan ends up with the high-value husband, the white picket fence, and the beautiful family. Not gonna happen. If she wanted that, she should have focused on that 8 to 10 years ago. But given what her dating history is, all the rappers and athletes who have skeeted in her 170 plus body count, the absolute craziness that went off with Tory Lanez, and is really still going on, who the hell is going to take this woman seriously? Yes, a lot of men will, but we know that none of those men who would take Megan seriously are not going to be the men that Megan actually wants. And this is the position that a lot of these women find themselves in. They have too much money, too much status, and too much celebrity to date a man without any of that. But the men with all of that don't want women like Megan. And we have taught you guys for years, we've taught you this for years, the more money a man makes, the more doors open, and the more money a woman makes, the more doors closed. Now, Megan Thee Stallion, Megan's had plenty of doors open for her. She's got access to money, lifestyle, fame, she's got all of that. Now, listen, truth be told, she can probably get into just about any room she wants to, but the one room she will never get into is the room where men of value will take her seriously for anything outside of a situationship. Oh, okay, so Klay spent a little money on her. Big deal. The man's worth over $300 million. Him spending, what, $300K on Meg or whatever she's bragging about, literally pocket change to Klay. And get this, Get this. I'm sure Megan will find other men to spend that kind of money on her. She's attractive, right? And she's got an unbelievable body, so that's going to get her plenty of dick. It's going to get her plenty of gifts, dick, trips, dick, all that stuff. But the one thing she will never have is a ring from a man she actually wants to be with and have a family with. And guys, I want to be honest here, and this might not be a popular opinion. I realize this, but I got to keep it real, okay? The human side of me feels a little bad for Megan. I'm being dead. I'm not being facetious. I'm being dead serious. Okay? She's crying on stage. She's canceled her Moulin Rouge tour. She's already at the club trying to drink away the. I mean, she's really hurt. She's really hurt. And me personally, I believe she truly loved Klay, and I think she probably still does. So the human side of me genuinely feels for her, especially knowing what the future holds for her. But the man in me knows that she made her bed, now she's got to lay in it. You cannot expect, as a woman, to build your brand on twerking and WAP and pimping out men and city girls and hot girl summer and have been fucked by almost 200 men and then expect those men to take you seriously. This is what she's marketing herself as. And the funny thing is that she's actually fooled all these stupid ass black women into thinking she's actually a good woman because she cosplayed for a wife. She cosplayed as a wife for a few months. But Dr. Dre said it best back in the early 90s when he said you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. Nope. Not even the hoes themselves. Megan tried to turn herself into a housewife, but unfortunately for her, her reputation preceded her and it ended up costing her a man I believe she truly and genuinely loved. But instead of American black women actually learning from this cautionary tale, they've decided to double down and act out in solidarity with the woman who is leading them all to the slaughter. So ladies, go ahead. Cheat on your men. Make things difficult for men. Break up with your boyfriends, act stupid, go to the club, get butt fucked by some random in the bathroom, have fun, post all your W's and brag about how you destroyed this man or that. That's fine. But if you keep this up, y'all gonna end up just like Megan. The only difference is that you bitches are gonna be broke and irrelevant. And that's the memo. All right, good stuff. Excellent, excellent. All right, so let's see. Michael Lee says, I wonder if that's her real hair. Nope. No, I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. You know that's not her real goddamn hair. I know I've missed a couple of super chats here, guys. Bear with me. It's been a little while. Oh, yep. Okay, got long beats. Okay. Oh, there it is. Legend says most women should stay off social media. I agree. I agree. Social media has completely destroyed women. Social media has completely destroyed the modern American woman, man. This is why I tell you guys, do not date women who go to bars. Do not commit to women who go to bars or clubs. I'll be trying to tell y'all. Let me look over here on the Rumble side. We've got some, hey, Montreal Rather with the $5 Rumble rant. Says, what's up, Donovan? Finally caught a live stream. Whenever you get some time, can you react to the Fresh and Fit episode from 9 days ago where the 13-year-old bimbo got Frank canceled? Thanks in advance. You know what? Yep. I will. I absolutely will. Thank you, Montreal. That'd be a very, very good reaction. Black Operator says, that's what Klay Thompson gets for dating a black woman. I don't feel sorry for any man who is still dating black women in 2026. No, I agree. And dude, Klay is living good and laughing easy, man. Like he is not tripping. He is not tripping. Like this nigga's out here fishing. He's out here fly fishing. This nigga's out here on his boat. That dude is chilling. He ain't pressed at all. He knows what it is. He already knows what it is. King Life says, looks maxing is fun until a female looks maxer gets jealous of your fame. Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. This stupid bitch. Suing clavicular. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. I'm gonna read this again. Alaskan K says, Don, I always smash raw. I can't help it. Alaskan, bro. Come on, brother. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that. You let him hit it raw. Didn't give it a second thought. It's almost like Brandon Jamal knew that was gonna go viral. Quite something. Quite something. Michael Lee says, Donovan, I missed the R Factor. You mean the Hard R podcast? Luke Perry says, no one asked about Walter. He is the main character, not Fernando. Oh, by the way, having some, just a fun little announcement here. Fun little announcement. So the lovely and talented Devin, finally got, oh my God, a couple things to announce. Speaking of, Jesus Christ, speaking of Fernando, oh my God, speaking of Fernando. So I'm out there, you know, tending to the grass. And by the way, big weekend here at the Sharp family compound. I'm going to be planting all of my plants. I'm going to be growing marigolds from little seedlings. I am also going to be planting hostas. It's going to be, dude, we're going to do a bird bath. It's going to be really, really cool. It's going to be really, really cool. Anyway, I'm out there in the yard and I'm looking for Fernando. I'm like, Fernando, where are you? And I hear his little, you know, I hear his tags jiggling. I go back there to the side of my house and Fernando is playing with a snake. I'm dead ass. He's playing with a snake. It's a little garden snake. He's picking it up and throwing it around. Here's another thing about Fernando. Fernando actually throws things. Like, we'll be sitting on the couch and we didn't know what it was at first. Like, he was just wiggling his head and thing would go. He actually actively throws things. Like seriously, I will play catch with my dog. I'll give him something, he'll throw it back. I'll give him something, he throws it back again. Now he's out here playing with snakes. Unbelievable. Fernando's a gangster. He's a gangster fucking dog. Anyway, for months and months and months, I have been trying to get Devin to buy an e-bike. I've been trying to get Devin to buy an e-bike. The reason I wanted to get an e-bike is because I want us to go riding together, right? And you guys know me, I'm a very experienced rider. Dude, I've ridden my bike 45 miles in one day before. There was a calendar year I rode my bike over 5,000 miles. Very experienced, and I want to be able to ride with Dev. We're getting a little older, got to stay in shape. But I also know that there's no way Devin can keep up with me. So I was like, hey, yo, get an electric bike, and then we can go riding. Nah, I don't want to do it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. Well, she finally, and this is the thing about Devin, she doesn't like to spend money on herself. Like, she literally told me, I am allergic to spend, like, this is how selfless this woman is. I am allergic to spending money on my, she finally did it. So what I'm going to do, let's take a look here. So this is the the e-bike. It's a beautiful e-bike. It's by a Scoot, I think. It's a nice yeah, there it is. There's a good picture of it. So it's purple. Really pretty color. It's all electric and everything. Well, Devin, I put it together yesterday, and Devin, well, she decided to take it for a spin today. There she goes. Hold on. It's going to start over. This is funny. Watch.
There's Mama.
Watch this. Look at this.
Holy moly.
She is flying. She's going even faster in the next one. Watch.
Is that Mama?
Yep. There you go. Yo, Fernando's beside himself. Watch this. Oh. Watch Fernando.
Oh my goodness.
Fernando, what in the world? Just watch. He's like,
Is that mama? No. There you
Watch.
go.
So shout out to the lovely and talented Devin. Shout out for the lovely and talented Devin for yeah. This is gonna be a lot of fun, man. We spend a lot of time together. We do a lot of things together, and you know, we really and truly do enjoy each other's company. So you know, we don't really get sick of each other. At least I don't get sick of her. I'm sure she probably gets sick of me. You know. Psycho Dragon 831 on the Rumble side says, "Why do black women wear wigs, bro? You got me, bro. You got me, man. I search me, bruh. Search me. Eddie says, have you ever seen the one wheel John? Oh, that can go 90 miles an hour. No, I have not. One wheel that goes fucking 90? Damn. Bad Rastafari. With the $2 super chat says Keith Sweat. Nobody. Sanex69 with the $5 super chat says, funny hearing this from women who probably don't know what they're doing in the hay. Yeah, exactly. This is what, dude, this is why, and guys, all these women who are coming out in support of Megan Thee Stallion, dude, like, they're telling on themselves. They're telling on themselves, man. And as men, like, if you're a black man in America, and if you want to risk dating a black woman, fine. But just make sure that none of her idols are Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? Crazy. Luke Perry says, Devil's Advocate, let's get together, guys. Carmelo needs another 1 million. Let's chip in.
Nope.
No. I think he already got a mil, didn't he? Dasher says, I've never seen the dating history of Ariana Grande. I'm going to check this out now. Yep. I mean, dude, they're all hoes. Yeah, Michael Lee says, Travis is a damn fool to wife her up. I agree. Dasher also says, nobody should rejoice the death of even their worst enemy. Yeah, well, they shouldn't, but black women openly celebrate the deaths of black men all the time. All the time. If a black man of prominence dies, if he even said the word white girl at some point in his life, they're spitting on that, dude, they're spitting on that nigga's grave. And it's a damn shame. It really, really is. Oh, shit. Oh, there we are. Brembo Pirelli says everyone knows about the Kardashian curse. Yeah, right? I can't believe, how the fuck did she get with Lewis Hamilton? I don't understand, man. And I've always been the guy. I've always been very observant of the fact that F1 drivers, they don't have Instagram model type girlfriends. They don't have OnlyFans girls. Well, Lewis, unfortunately, he's broken that. Michael Lee says, Kim Kardashian is average to me. No, Kim Kardashian's beautiful. You know, she's a hoe, though, you know. BS Profile says, Ariana Grande is so weird now. She's seeing some shit. Yeah, she looks like, dude, she looks really, I don't know what the hell is going on in Hollywood, guys. Like, all of a sudden, all of these, like, dude, hold up. Let me show you guys something. I want you guys to see this. This is fucking crazy. I want y'all to see Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde before and after. This is, you guys aren't going to believe this. Oh my God, this is fucking crazy. Look at this. This is nuts. I don't know what the, guys, I do not know what the hell is happening. Wait a minute. That's not a clear picture. Hold up. Why are none of these high def? What the fuck? Hang on a second. Fuck it, I'll just bring it up. I do apologize for the delay here, guys. I know this is bad. Why don't this come up? What the hell? Oh, there we are. All right, check it out, y'all. Check it out. You guys aren't going to believe this. This is Olivia Wilde Like, Olivia Wilde used to be dude, she used to be a smoke show. Now, she is literally a skeleton. Literally a skeleton. She looks like she should be in a Tim Burton movie. What are we doing? Dude, I don't understand. I do not understand why all these Hollywood chicks... Hold on, let me look up Ariana Grande. Insane. Hold on. And like a lot of these girls are doing like the no eyebrow. It's weird. It's fucking weird. Hold up. Wait, this might be one. No, that's not it. You know what? Let me go Ariana Grande before and after. Yeah, here we go. Oh, wow. That is very drastic. Holy cannoli. Look at this. This is crazy, man. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? Like, dude, she used to be this beautiful, fresh-faced young woman, and now, again, she looks like a goddamn skeleton. King Life says Ariana Grande was definitely turned out. Are you kidding me? Is Ariana Grande, did she really get turned out, like, for real? T-Beast says, hey, Donovan, my buddy was shocked. Shocked to find out how small F1 drivers are. Yeah, most of them are very, very small. I know George Russell is 6'1", Oliver Behrman is 6 feet or 6'1", but yeah, most F1 drivers are they're small people. Luke Perry says, Sexy Red, Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion. Now we add Sweet Latto to the group. They want us to deflect and focus on Taylor. It's not going to work. You want to know something? Actually, hold up. You know what? Check this out. Latto actually got exposed too. Look at this. Latto went live and crashed out after her boyfriend, 21 Savage, exposed her for having over 120 bodies at 27 years old. She says, I'm literally 27. If you have under 100 bodies at this age, you're just lame. I'm from Atlanta. I know girls with over 300 my body count is nothing. What? Let's take a look and listen. This is crazy.
Oh, I can't believe my trailer is out. I'm ready to put my track list out. Like, I'm so fucking excited. Like, my time! My time!
Wait a minute, that wasn't the video. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's it.
I'm so ready. Like, I just been waking up already thanking God because I just already know what's gonna come, what's happening in my life right now. It's just...
And y'all, I've honestly, I've only been aware of Latto for like 2 weeks. I had no idea who the fuck she was.
I just got this window down, like, I'm just hanging out the window with. I really can't wait. Like, it's my turn. I'm so
Your turn for
fucking
what?
excited. I'm gonna give y'all the track list soon. Like, you know, I gotta spread the content out, whatever. But it's hella more shit coming like that. It ain't even just the track list y'all waiting on. Y'all waiting on a lot, trust me. But I just saw my cover.
Oh, dude, anytime a woman has like grills or anything like that, I assume her breath stinks. There was another video that showed Krishan Rock crashing out because somebody exposed her. Yeah, here we go. Check this out. It says Krishan Rock went live in tears after her ex-boyfriend Blueface exposed her for having over 230 bodies. Oh my God! At 26 years old. Oh my God! Yo.
Blue? Why would you post my second dick picture, Blue? Why would you do that, bro? Why would you do that?
He posted her sucking dad. I didn't hear all that.
First I'm thinking, cause y'all, I'm thinking he just mad about me not signing to MILF Music for real. I only did the video just to be cool with him, cause I know our type of people like he is. If you're not cool with him, he gonna start playing those bitter roles. Like,
oh, you mean like women do?
start using court and lawyers and CPS. So I was like, fuck that shit. I'm cool with your bitch ass, you, your bitch, anything you want. Blue?
Oh, okay, I guess it starts over. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And the funny thing is a lot of you guys are well aware that Megan Thee Stallion's body count is well over 170. Well over 170. Straight up. Straight up. If she told Klay her body count was 170, dude, I can't even, don't even, man, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Man, if I had the calculator out, that'd be crazy. Michael Lee says lashes and hair hats, absolutely. G. Lee says she drank her whole pregnancy and her son is paying for it. Who drank her whole pregnancy? Who drank her whole pregnancy? Yeah, BS Profile says, Lado, never heard of her. Yeah, dude. Jesus. Montreal Rather says she need. Oh, are you guys talking? Krishan Rock? Is that the one? Oh, no. Oh, my God. What the hell? Yo! Oh my God! Oh my, dude. Her kid looks like he's got Zika. Oh, that is terrible. Why would you do... God, see? Look. See that? See that? I tell you guys all the time. And Tommy Sotomayor co-signs on this, man. Tommy Sotomayor co-signs on this. The most dangerous force and entity to black people is black women. Black people and black women. And I've said it too. Black women are the only group of people on the planet who regularly and willingly put their children in physical danger. And that is from the cradle to the grave. From Krishan Rock drinking while she was pregnant and having a cone head for a kid, all the way to somebody's mama telling him, so-and-so said something to me, go take care of it. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. The most dangerous person to the black man is the black woman. Oh my God, I cannot believe she did this to this child. Oh my God. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, this is crazy. Oh, yeah, you can tell, dude. Yeah, you can tell, yeah, that baby's fucked up. You know that baby's fucked. Oh, my God. Yo. That is absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, Luke Perry says Tommy's right. Merlin Santana's in the grave because of the lies of a black woman. Absolutely. Blue Toad Monk said she tries to play it off and act like it didn't affect her son. Oh my God, no. More Life of Kai says, damn, you didn't know? Man, I don't be paying attention to nigga shit, y'all. Like, I don't even know who. Like, I've only been aware of Krishan Rock for what, about a year, maybe? I don't be following that nonsense. Hang on, y'all. Okay, never mind. Montreal also says, yeah, Krishan Rock drank and smoked her whole pregnancy. Oh my God! Luke Perry says, we live in bizarre world. In New York, we are having people blowing the school bus signs. It's 250. Yeah. I'm not even going to get into that. That is crazy. Yep, Legend said. Legend said, says the Hard R podcast you did demonstrated that point as well, Don. Remember that? Oh my, that was heartbreaking. Oh, that was heartbreaking. Oh my God, dude, man, I hope they put her ass under the jail. I hope they put her ass under the jail, y'all. I really, really do. Justin Consciousness says, I feel like famous people used to be cool sometimes. These folks, nah, famous people have always been like this, but the reason why we're aware of it now is because of the smartphone, the internet, and social media. Jay Blaze says, Don, can we put it in your body count calculator? Let me see if I can find the body count calculator. Hold on a second. She's down there getting Fernando all riled up. Body count calculator. Hold on. Body count. Oh my God, the body count formula. Oh boy, here we go. I made some modifications to it. I was actually going to redo it. I was in the middle of sort of redoing it, but let's go ahead and pull it up here. Dude, what the fuck is with all the yelling? Never mind. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Okay, never mind. All right, he's good. He's good. All right. Devin's down there playing with Fernando. Fernando's such a cool dog. He's such a cool dog. Okay, let's... Okay. So this, of course, is the Donovan Sharp body count calculator. As you guys can see. I actually have a video that explains the body count calculator. I'll probably, I don't know, I might re-release that. But as you guys can see, I made a, hold on, let me scroll down a little bit. I've made a few changes here, right? But we're gonna try to keep it as simple as we can. We're gonna try to keep it as simple as we can, so we can get a real, so we can sort of get a real number. Man, dude, I really wish I could explain the changes that I made, but that's all right. That's all right. You guys should just take my word for it. Take my word for it. Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion is 31, and I'm gonna need y'all's participation. Megan Thee Stallion is 31 years old. Now, her 1 to 10 rating, okay? I'm gonna put it in the poll. I'm gonna have you guys vote on it here, okay? And let's be realistic. Let's be realistic, all right? Listen, I'm not into black women. I'm not. I can admit that Megan Thee Stallion is attractive, okay? I can admit that she's attractive. So let's go with 5, 6, 7, or 8. So is she a 5, a 6, a 7, or an 8? Don't put your answers in the chat. Vote on the poll. I'm going to give you guys exactly 60 seconds to vote in the poll. Whatever you guys vote, whatever percentage you guys vote, that will be our looks rating scale. G Lee with the $5 super chat says, just a few shekels for giving us a show. Absolutely, thank you. Appreciate that very, very much. The panel verse says, come on, people, let's go ahead and hit the like buttons to support the show. Thank you. 163 people watching. King Life says, for all we know, Klay finally got the draws after months and realized why she calls herself a stallion. Nah, Klay was fucking her from the start. Klay was fucking her from the start. He was fucking her from the start. Like, dude, Klay Thompson's a fucking he's an NBA legend, man. He ain't hanging around unless he fucking. Bad Rastafari says she did it with a whole camera crew and everything. Like, what are we doing? Oh my God, it's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yep, Merlin Santana. Yep. Bruce X. Lee, member for 25 months. Says, hype, let's go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. And let's see what you guys voted. Come on. Where's the result? I don't know why it's not showing me the result of the poll. Okay, well, it looked like you guys said that she was a 7. So we're gonna call her a 7. We're gonna call her a 7. Okay. Okay. Now. What she said. She said, oh, there it is right there. I just now got it. Okay. 42% said 7. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. She said 170. Oh my God. Don't freak out yet. Don't freak out yet. The rating factor, because she is a 7, the rating factor is going to be 0.45. I'll explain that in a video. You're just going to have to trust me and take my word for it. Now we're going to come down here. And we're going to grade this on a scale of 1 to 3. She doesn't have any kids that we know of. Oh, but she definitely travels on yachts. She calls herself a city girl. She doesn't have an OnlyFans, and surprisingly, I don't think she has any tattoos. I don't think she has any tattoos. Wait, does she have tattoos? No, I don't think she does. So her thought score is a 9, which puts her body count somewhere in the neighborhood of 533 to 564. We're going to call it 549. Now, I don't think it's that high. I think Megan Thee Stallion's body count is probably somewhere in the 230s. Right? Oh, Robert Anderson says, I think she does have tattoos. Oh, okay. Yeah. BS Profile says, oh, this rating thing on a website? No, it's not. Listen, Devin actually suggests that I do put it on my website. I don't know, maybe. Lambo Daniel says, Meg the Stallion is a transmission. Appreciate that. There was one that I missed. Where did it go? Phoenix Light Games, member for 25 months. Send a voice message to you. Have a great breakdown. Thank you very much. I will check that out after. I thought that was Fernando. Luke Perry says, celebs and basketball players and rappers probably date Meg on the low. Yeah, dude. Of course she gets passed around. You guys are having a... Oh, yeah. BS Profile says, Luke, I just sometimes think guys rate low just to be mean. Yeah, and again, what you guys have to understand, if you're new here, we try to be mature. We try to be, even though most of the time we fail. but we try to be mature, okay? We try to look at things objectively. Okay, so we don't like Guste Janis. She is a walking false rape accusation. I'm not gonna sit here and call her ugly. She is attractive. Okay, she's a whore, right? And you know, tangling with her we don't like her. That doesn't mean she's not attractive. I don't like Megan Thee Stallion, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that she's not attractive. That's stupid. Me personally, I'd give Meg a 7. BS Profile says, hell yeah, please put it on the website. All right. Mr. Blue Ugly Short says, hey, Donovan, it's been a while. Hey, man. Thanks for stopping in. Robert Anderson says, I just asked AI, and it confirmed that she does have tats and commented on them before. Okay, well, I mean, look, I mean, and we've seen almost all of Megan Thee Stallion's body. I haven't seen any of her tattoos, so, you know, so if she has them, at least she doesn't have, like, these sleeve tattoos or these ridiculous thigh tattoos. Ay. Oh my God, Luke Perry said Leslie Jones. Oh, sweet, sweet mother of God. Sweet mother of God. Do you guys remember when I was on Saucecast with Devin? Adam and Natalia tried to sort of put me on the spot. They said, who would you rather have sex with? They said Madonna or Lizzo. My answer?
Nope.
No. They said, nope. You have to answer. Who would you rather have sex with, Madonna or Lizzo? Still,
nope.
No, not doing it. You have to answer them. And I told him, I was like, dude, like, I'm sorry. I wouldn't fuck either of them. And if either of them tries to have sex with me, they're committing the crime of rape. So finally, Natalia says to me, she says, gun to your head, Donovan. Who are you going to smash? Madonna or Lizzo? You know what my answer was? I said, shoot me. Straight up. Shoot me. Like, I ain't doing all of that. No. You are not. No. I'm not doing the would you rather I don't have to. No. I don't have to fuck none of those bitches. Hell no. I don't want to fuck Madonna old. I didn't want to fuck Madonna's old ass, and I was not trying to fuck Lizzo's fat ass. No, sir. Yes, obviously Madonna in her prime was attractive, but they were talking about Madonna. I think the conversation was about Madonna at 64, posted a bikini picture. It's ridiculous. Pick a name actress, 60-year-old actress breaks the internet with hot new pictures of her. We don't want to. Look. I don't want to see grandmas in bikinis, y'all. Like, I'm not interested in that. I don't understand why that would be clickbait, right? God rest her soul, Betty White. Betty White smolders. No, that's not clickbait. That's click deterrent for me. That is click to, like, no, I do not, no,
Nope.
I don't want to, no, let me scroll. No, get that out of here. Get that out of here. Jay Belay says, Natalia single-handedly destroyed Saucecast. Yeah, that experiment's over. Do they even still have Saucecast anymore? I don't know. Fucking Natalia. Ark Survival says Bonnie Blue is fucking disgusting.
Yep.
Yes, she is. Oh my God. And yeah, her being pregnant, that was all a hoax. Junior Pollard says, B. Arthur, you are so goddamn stupid. For those of you who do not know what Junior Pollard is referring to, B. Arthur is the name of the actress who played, I think, Dorothy on Golden Girls. I actually used to watch Golden Girls. When I was a kid, I used to watch Golden Girls. I was a kid. Fuck, I was 11, 12 years old. And there was, no, wait a minute, that wasn't her name. Shit, now I gotta look this up. What was her name? Dorothy? the Golden Girls. Who were they? I think that was her name. Oh, her name was Dorothy. That's it. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah, it was Blanche Devereaux. There was Rose, who was Betty White. Then there was Dorothy. And then there was the mom. Oh, yeah, Sophia. Right, Estelle Getty. She was funny. She kept it real. G. Lee says, no, Saucecast has been canceled. Huh? What, did they just... Like, did the podcast get, like, taken off the internet, or did they just... Huh, I wonder what happened to Saucecast. Did it get canceled, or did PBD pull the plug? Like, what happened there? It doesn't even matter. Adam had the right idea. He had the right idea, but... there was too much bullshit going on with that. Way too much bullshit going on with that, man. Way too much. They tried to pull the okey doke with Jason Whitlock as well. Jason Whitlock. They tried to pull that. Oh yeah, G. Lee says PBD got rid of it. Yeah. I mean, dude, everybody was tired of the Saucecast. Everyone was tired. I mean, and I like the idea. I did. But dude, like, this is like, you know, we're not gonna like nobody wants to tune in and watch some rich dude, you know, slob the knobs of fucking OnlyFans girls and porn stars. Like, what are we doing, Adam? Seriously? Like dude, what are we doing? Ay. BS Profile says, I remember PBD and Adam butted heads over RP topics. Yeah, that was I actually sent Adam a text after I saw one episode where PBD more or less checked him. He pulled rank on Adam because Adam was speaking the truth about about dating and relationships. And Patrick Bet David, great guy, I'm sure. He is aggressively ignorant when it comes to women. He is aggressively ignorant. Like, the guy thinks he knows everything about women because he got lucky and he married a quality woman. PBD thinks that his wife Jennifer is who we're dealing with out in the Miami streets. No, we're not dealing with Jennifer Bet Davids. No, man. We're dealing with fucking OnlyFans whores, man. Like, PBD is, like, dude, the guy knows everything about everything. He is aggressively ignorant about women. J. Billy says, Drunk Adam needs to host it. Yes, sir. Yep, there it is. Yep. Yeah, Drunk Saucecast was Red Pill Saucecast. Oh, that was awesome. G. Lee says, Adam is pretty much an embarrassment for PBD and decided to keep him close. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, listen, Adam's worth over $10 million. So he knows what he's doing business-wise. Content creation, it's a different story. G. Lee says, PBD thinks he knows everything about everything. Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, when you're worth, what is he, almost worth $500 million? Yeah, you know, you tend to think you know everything, but... And I honestly, I envy him, to be honest with you. I really do. Patrick Bet David, fortunately for him, does not have, like, the scars. The kind of scars that most of us here have. Dude, oh my God, you kidding me? Like, dude, this is why I started a YouTube channel, man. I'm one of the most jaded motherfuckers out here. A lot of girls like to say, well, you're just jaded because you can't get laid. Okay, all right. There are some guys who are jaded because they can't get laid, but when you are good with women, at some point you get jaded. And nothing teaches you more about female nature than being the side dude. Holy moly. Dude, if you're the side dude one time, you'll never trust another bitch again. G. Lee says, business is one thing for sure, but world affairs not so much. Yeah, you know. Justin Consciousness says, PBD does know a lot. He helped me a lot with focus and discipline, just not with women. Right. Johnny Yelligan says, I caught a live again. Absolutely. Good to have you in here. What? So I am going to eventually, like, this, I'm going to do a, I will drop the condensed video version of this TSR live episode, just so that I can have the format, create shorts, etc., etc. Big weekend, big weekend for the lovely and talented Devin and I. Big weekend. Number one, we've got Formula One. We've got the sprint race tomorrow morning. Then we have qualifying on Saturday afternoon. Then Sunday afternoon, we've got the race, the Miami Grand Prix. We also have the Celtics and Sixers, Game 7. Yep, Celtics and Sixers, Game 7 tomorrow. So we're going to watch qualifying, and then we're going to go right over and watch Game 7. We just put together Devin's e-bike, so we're probably going to go for a ride this weekend at some point. All kinds of hockey. Dude, the Stanley Cup playoffs are absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And then, of course, we're going to start our gardening. This time I'm not going to go to Home Depot and buy the plants. I'm going to grow the marigolds from seedlings. So Ice Dragon Kid says, maybe stream once a week so you can rest your voice and shorts throughout the week. Is that a good way to go forward? Well, that depends. Maybe. The reason why, guys, I gotta tell you, the reason why, there are a couple of reasons why, I guess, for you guys just joining. The reason why I have slowed down on the live streaming, a couple of reasons, because I have a lot going on in my personal life, and I just don't have the time to stream as often as I want to. But the second reason is that YouTube punishes me when I go live. Anytime for the last, I would say, 1.5 to 2 years, anytime I do an actual live stream, like, I've lost subscribers. This week, I think I've gained like 170 subscribers, only because I am not live streaming. So, listen, I love live streaming, but it is time consuming. And if it's time consuming, like, if something is going to cost my time, but I'm still losing subscribers, it just ceases to be worth doing it that often. The reason I'm actually doing a live stream today is because I got behind on producing the video that I was going to do today, so I just decided to make it a live stream and sort of bring it to you guys this way. But yeah, whenever I go live, yeah, Robert Anderson says that's crazy to me. It's been like this for a while. I don't know I have no idea what is going on with my channel. I haven't for the last 3 years now. But hey, it is what it is, man. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and cry and complain about it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, YouTube's been good to me, I've made a lot of money doing what I do. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna do what works. So G Manifesto says it's okay. Dawn Temptation Island breakdowns was your main work. Absolutely. Danny Gonzalez says, hey, I enjoy the show. I enjoy the time. Yeah, I know, guys. I know. Yeah, it is messed up, guys. I'm telling you, I should show you the numbers. Dude. Every time, this is actually, so I'm actually looking at my subs now. I've got 171,446 subscribers. And it's been that way since I jumped on live. It's been that way since I've been on live. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But dude, for the last 1.5, 2, 3 years, whatever the case may be, anytime I go live, I'm hemorrhaging subscribers. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. But because I have a life to live, I'm not gonna. I don't stay awake at night. I don't stay awake at night, thinking about how to do it. So. But who knows if things change? But this is why you have to follow me on Rumble. You got to subscribe on Rumble, because Rumble is where I will do most of my live streams. Definitely most of my live streams. So but listen, man, it was good to be back. It's good to be back. Alaskan K says we're always here for you, bro. Absolutely, thank you. Danny Gonzalez says we will watch the show whether it's live or not. Appreciate that very, very much. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, this was a good show. Very, very good show. We're coming in just under 2 hours. So I wanted to keep it under an hour and a half, but I like talking to you guys. I like the interaction that comes with with live streaming. G Manifesto says Megan Thee Stallion breakdown was awesome. Absolutely. And yeah, listen, again, I'm gonna do another recording of it. And I'll put it out tomorrow. But this was the live stream version. This was the live stream version of what tomorrow's video is going to be. So got a busy weekend this weekend. Like I said, Devin and I are going to we're gonna be outside, but not that kind of outside. I actually had to explain to Devin what outside was today. Like, we're Gen Xers, so we got to keep up with the times. I was like, uh-oh, Megan's back outside. And Devin's like, what do you mean outside? I was like, oh, outside means now she's, back in the streets, back, you know what I mean? Like being outside for, just being a hoe. That's what being out. She's like, oh, okay, all right. Ice Dragon Kid says this was a rough draft of the video. Even Zooer, member for 62 months. Incredible. Says sharing passing the professional engineering exam. Oh my God. Dude, shout out to Eben Zooer, who has passed the professional engineering exam. Wow. That could not have been easy, my guy. Holy mo, let me give you another one. Holy shit, man. Wow. The fucking engineering exam. Holy God. Wow. That's insane. That's insane, man. Holy shit. Yeah, dude. Don DeMarco to Eben Zooer, man. Good Lord. Jesus. Guys, do you know how hard... Dude. The engineering exam is like that's up there with the bar exam. Right? If I'm not mistaken, don't you have to pay a fee to take... Hold on. I think you have to pay a fee to take the professional engineering exam. Oh my God. It is... Holy shit. They are now an 8-hour, 80-question computer-based test. Oh my God. Nope. I'm not smart enough for all of that. Your boy is too stupid. Yeah, I'm not that smart. I'm too dumb for that. I'm too stupid for all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that to y'all. I'm gonna leave that to y'all for sure. Montreal, after the video that I post tomorrow, the first video that I am going to post next week is going to be the Fresh and Fit episode from 9 days ago, where the 19-year-old bimbo got Frank castled. Definitely gonna check that out for sure. Oh yeah, Dr. B84 says reminds me of my medical boards, dude. See, that's the thing, man. I don't think you guys quite understand. Like, and listen, I know there's a mutual respect, right? Like you guys watch and listen to me for a reason. I get it, but you guys are a lot smarter than, like, dude, like Geeky Anomaly is a freaking whiz kid. Eben Zur just passed the fucking professional engineering exam. Dr. B84 is a literal fucking doctor. Like, holy moly, man. We got some brain power in the TSR towers. See what I just did there? See what I did there? See what I did there? Yeah, that nigga's got the bag, dude. Ay, 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 ay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, gentlemen, thank you guys very much for spending 2 hours of your Friday evening with me. It is always very good. It's always very nice to come in here and talk to you guys. It's very therapeutic and quite cathartic for me. Just to kind of share things with you. And so I don't know when I'm going to be live next, but I'll make sure that you guys all definitely know when I go live. So yeah, listen, you guys take care out there, drive safe. Remember, wrap up, call an Uber, send that morning after text or that night of text, and go one step further, like Apollo said, take a screen grab of that so that you have, looks like, take a screen grab of that so that you have the proof. I'm going to be watching F1. I'm going to be watching hockey, and baseball and basketball. So got a busy weekend. Probably going to go for a bike ride, and I'm going to plant my garden. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.